You were working at Nike, you were learning all sorts of different cuisine types. Why barbecue?
It drove me nuts.
What's your favorite barbecue?
Dude, I can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No,
So you do have a plan to open up a brick and mortar in the future?
I would like some people to have a spot to go to where you walk in and you're like, oh my God, this is like no other place.
What do you sell the most of?
Brisket, hands down. Last year, I went through 1,000 pounds.
The moment I met you, I was like, this guy's passionate. I gotta try his food. If there was someone who was interested in getting into barbecuing, what would you recommend for them?
Go to the nearest.
How we doing, brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, tell us about yourself, who you are and what you do.
Oh man, my name's Isaiah. You know me.
I know you, Isaiah, but not everyone does.
I run Paper Plate BBQ here in town. I do all craft, Tex-Mex, fully craft style barbecue, all with Oregon oak, offset smokers.
Are you checking yourself out right now?
Oh yeah, always.
Hey man, I'll do my best to make your hair look good.
I appreciate it.
I'm kidding, you're so handsome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're so handsome. That's awesome. So you own Paper Plate BBQ, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been barbecuing for?
I've been barbecuing. I'm in my 5th year right now.
5th year?
Yeah, I'm in my 5th year of business. Before that, I was executive chef up at the Nike World headquarters in Beaverton.
Oh, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Were you doing the same thing with your hair?
Yeah, same thing. Just take off the sides.
Take off the sides?
Mm-hmm.
Anything off the back?
If it needs it.
What about the top?
I don't think so.
You want to leave the top? Curl it up for the summer? Curls for the girls,
Curls
right?
for the girls.
Hey.
Curls for the wife.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You're married, so you only got one girl.
That's
awesome. Right. What got you into barbecuing?
Well, I'm traditionally French. I graduated from the Cordon Bleu back in the day. And so I traditionally trained in French cuisine. But after working at Nike for so many years, I wanted to do something with more culture in my life and with food, and I just felt like fine dining, it wasn't for me. Fine dining and like that style of like French cuisine catering wasn't for me. I did a lot of different cultures up at Nike. Like even when we had like athletes coming from Africa, we would study them for like 2 months before they came in. And you know, just test their cuisine and their style of food. And so we can have it as authentic as we could when they got here, or when they got to Nike for them. But after Nike, my ex-wife actually started to get into, met someone and got addicted to drugs and started using heroin. And we had 3 kids together. And so she kind of just fell off and was dealing with her own battles, and I had my 3 kids to take care of and wanted to do something with culture, and then also was asking myself if a regular job as a cook or even chef would pay the bills, because I'm just on my own now with 3 kids, and the answer was fuck no.
Yeah, that's got to be hard, man.
Yeah.
I mean, dealing with that, raising your family, and then also having addiction involved, you know, with your spouse at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what made you go to the barbecue route? Like,
well,
you were working at Nike, you were learning all sorts of different cuisine types. Why barbecue?
Dude, I didn't know how to do it.
You didn't know how to do it.
I didn't know
how
how
that
to.
Excited you?
Dude, yeah, it drove me nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dude, I got to figure this one out. One, it has culture. Like, so, and I was not that good at it. I was like, man, this is like the one cuisine I like don't know how it works.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, like if I did open up a spot, what would I call it? And I was like, everyone and their mom eats barbecue off paper plates in their backyard.
Yeah.
I was like, so dude, I should call it Paper Plate BBQ, but do it like upscale, like do some really fucking good barbecue.
Yeah.
So I literally just started a business plan during COVID, and it was the first time I've ever been on unemployment, and was just kicking it with the kids all summer and was putting together a business plan, and you know, got together my business plan, got together the name, went and designed my trailer from the wheels up, and ordered a smoker from Dallas, Texas. It arrived, dude. My smoker showed up in December. I was planning to open January 9th, and my smoker showed up in December. And I was looking at this thing like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. I don't know. I was like, all right, it's an oven ran by smoke or ran by wood fire. I was like, I just need to figure it out. I was like, sides, I had sides down. Like ribs, I felt like I had ribs down, but like brisket, I wanted to tackle.
Do you have like people that come want to learn from you, or?
I have people like customers and stuff that will hit me up on Instagram and they ask if they can come and spend like a day here or there. And I always say yes. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But not, I've had one person show up.
One person?
One person.
Yeah, barbecue, it's an art. It's an art form. I mean, and when I met you, I was like, oh, this guy is passionate about barbecue and smoking meats, and very interesting. I mean, I didn't know very much of your story until I started cutting your hair and learning more about you. And then I tried your food, and I was like, okay, there's a little more love in this. So what made you get into hospitality?
When I was younger, I always loved to eat. I was a fat little kid. And
me too.
Yeah.
I'm
still
still. Oh, really? Hey. I'm kidding. No, I'm a plus size model. That's what I like to say about myself.
Just not petite.
I'm petite
Yeah.
in my own head.
Yeah. Petite features.
But so you just loved food as a kid, and that just drove your passion?
Yeah, and I draw and I paint, and I was always an artist, so I always like felt like I looked at food a little prettier. Like I wanted it to always be pretty.
Right, and that's what probably got you into the French cuisine, because it's very artistic plating styles. And
I take that into barbecue as best I can, and making you eat with your eyes before you eat with your nose, eat with your eyes, eat with your mouth. But I feel like just recently, I'm really diving into more hospitality. I'm like, okay, I was like, I chose this. Like the food's great. It's amazing. It looks great. It tastes great. I was like, but I want to have amazing hospitality. I want you to walk up to my trailer or to my restaurant one day. I just want you to feel like you don't have to have any walls up. Like I'm inviting you to my home to eat with me. Like we're just here to eat, man. That's it. You came here to eat, and I want you to feel completely taken care of.
What makes you different from everybody else then? What do you think sets you apart from the other barbecue places in town, or food carts in general?
Oh, in town, yeah. I am extremely craft. I make everything from scratch. The sausages, all of my meats, my sauces, hot sauce, everything. I'm one of the only people in town that cook with live fire every single day.
Now, do patrons get to see this experience too? Is it part of like the show you put?
Yeah, you can see it right now at the spot that I'm at. I have a 1,000-gallon smoker and Kobe Ray, which is on my trailer. So I name all the smokers. So there's Old Gringo, which is 1,000-gallon. I have Stella, which is my event trailer smoker, and then I have Kobe Ray, which is actually connected to my trailer itself. And you can smell the smoke, and if you peek around, you can see it.
Why do you name your trailers?
My smokers?
Yeah.
So I don't have to call them big one, small one.
Oh, okay.
It's so hard, dude. I'm like, can you go get on the 1,000-gallon or and pull the meats off or whatever? I'm like, go to Old Gringo and do this. Go to Kobe Ray.
That makes sense. Now, what is your number one seller? What do you sell the most of?
Oh, brisket, hands down.
Brisket?
Oh, brisket. Oh, yeah.
How much do you sell a brisket?
Last year, I went through 14,000 pounds.
14,000 pounds of brisket?
Just the brisket, 14,000 pounds.
That's amazing. So your brisket must be top notch then, huh?
It's top notch. I literally obsess over it. I absolutely am utterly obsessed with the brisket, and I eat it every damn day. I walk in there and I just get to working and I don't think I'm gonna eat it, and then I pull one out, I unwrap it, I slice it, I toast a little tortilla, and I just put a piece of brisket on there and I smash it. Every time, every day, every single day.
Hey, that's how you know you love your food.
Bro, it's so good. I keep thinking, I'm gonna get tired of this, and then I go in the next day and I'm like, man, you know what sounds good? Slice of brisket.
What else do you serve at your food truck?
I have ribs, which are a fan favorite. Honestly, single thing. I obsess over every single item. They're all delicious. But I have the sweet cornbread and honey butter. I have white or cheddar grits with a salsa matcha on it. And then
cheddar grits with a salsa matcha.
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
So that's the Tex-Mex coming in?
Yeah. And then we serve, most of the meats are served with escabeche that we make, which is assorted pickled vegetables. I have T-brine smoked turkey, the rib, smoked brisket, pulled pork. And then I do specials all the time. I do sausage of the day. So normally the fan favorite is the chili relleno. So it has Oaxaca and poblanos in the sausage.
What makes them their favorite? Well, why do people like them so much?
I think it's because on Instagram, I keep posting these videos of me popping the sausages open and the cheese gushing out.
Oh, so you're marketing yourself on social media as well?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You're creating barbecue content, essentially? That's awesome.
Yeah, they like the barbecue content.
Where do you see yourself like in the next five years or so? What are your plans?
You know what I really want to do? So you know how Dutch Bros has all those kiosks?
Yeah.
I would like to be the Dutch Bros of barbecue. Like I want to set up hot spots for families and everyone else. But like I want you to be able to go through the drive-thru on a busy corner and get meats and sides just to go right there through the drive-thru. You can walk up and get 4 packs of beer if you want. But the drive-thrus, I want hot spots.
Okay.
Yeah, and one distribution center where I can just send out so basically get into wholesale and send out product and just have really, like where can you go and get bomb-ass meats and sides to go? Nowhere.
Is that one thing that separates you is like the ingredients you use, they're pretty hearty? More on the health conscious side? Yeah,
I feel like they totally are. It's all meat. It's just meat by the pound and then, with some pickled veg and stuff. And everything's...
Do you have any options for like vegetarians or anything?
Oh yeah, we got cornbread and coleslaw and pickled vegetables.
Okay, but majority is just, you don't have like smoked tofu or...
No. Unless I do a catering, I'll smoke Beyond Brats for you. I've done a lot of smoked jackfruit and pulled it with barbecue sauce so you can make pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah, but your bread and butter's meat. That's what you want to sell and what you want to be known for. Is the meat.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any goals that you're setting forward here in the near future? Or are you going to try to open up a brick and mortar, or you just going to stick with the food truck for now?
I love my food trucks. It would be super cool to get a brick and mortar because then I can expand. I have like so many ideas, and like I would like some people to have a spot to go to where you walk in and you're like, oh my God, this is like no other place I've been to. Like you walk in, you feel immediately comfortable, welcomed. Like there's no strings attached. Like you come in with a tray, just like in Texas, you get your meats and sides. You sit down and I want hospitality that's just amazing. Like we'll go and check on you, whatever you need, we'll give it to you. Just feel like your money's worth something is rare around here. Like what you do is so craft, like it always feels like
that I'm taking care of you as an individual when you come in. It's your...
Yeah, I want to feel like an individual even when I go out to eat.
So is there like a thing that you can do to potentially like create a better experience for people? Or is there things that you want to upgrade in your industry? Like your goals for the near future? What is one thing that you're really priding yourself on?
I want to give people that like individual experience that we all seek, I feel like, but never get. So I would like to open up a restaurant and for you to come in and really feel like you're taken care of and you're seen and you're felt like an individual while you're getting food. Like you can leave being like, oh my God, that was such an experience.
Now, how do you achieve that? Like what would you have to do to create that experience? Is it the ambiance of the restaurant? Is it the service? Is it the quality of food? Because your quality of food is already there. Like you have bomb barbecue.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, you ever go to somebody's house and you feel like you go to your friend's house or whatever, or your mom, or when you were a kid and you go to your friend's house and the parents are just like, oh, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Like, and you don't feel like you have to ask to go in the fridge.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I want people to feel.
It's been difficult to find the workforce behind that to create that experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm working on it.
What do you think needs to change then? How do you find those people? Do you think it's just a cultural issue that we're having here in the United States? Or is it something that you're able to potentially teach individuals?
I don't think it's a teaching thing. I've heard from a lot of other restaurants and people I know, like, you hire slow and fire fast, but it's really hard to find those people. Like, we are rare.
Now, when you hire new people to come work for you, what is the screening process like? Do you want people who understand barbecue, or do you want people who with backgrounds in like the food industry, or are you just like, you know what, you seem like a really cool person, I'm going to be able to teach you everything?
Yeah, if I'm not looking for somebody to like smoke the meats and stuff, because I do most of that, when I meet somebody, I just want them to have personality.
Yeah.
Like, if you got
well,
good
you have a lot of personality yourself.
Yeah,
You're a very passionate individual.
I got a lot.
Oh, you do? Yeah, no, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of your personality.
Yeah, it's ADHD to the max.
So you do have a plan to open up a brick and mortar in the future?
Yeah, a small one.
Small one?
A small brick and mortar where I can send food out to my other locations, but keep it small enough so I don't lose that personal connection between me and my patrons. Like, I've been working really hard lately to know everyone's name. And like on social media, I follow the people that follow me that come to my trailer regularly, so I can talk to them by name and make them my friends instead of just making them a customer.
Now, if there was someone who was interested in getting into barbecuing and smoking meat, like, what would you recommend for them? How would they get started?
Go to the nearest spot that does barbecue and start hanging out with their pit boss.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to, like, would you recommend to people? Like, be patient? Like, study the meats?
I recommend just grabbing one of Aaron Franklin's books and reading it.
Out of all the barbecue places you've ever visited and studied,
yeah,
what's your favorite barbecue?
Dude, I can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, it's my own.
It's your own?
Yeah.
It's your favorite?
Yeah.
By far?
Yes.
So, comparable to styles though, because you got so many different types of barbecue. You got Texas, the Carolinas, Southern, you got dry, you got barbecue sauce. Like, what kind of barbecue do you have?
I have like Central Texas style. So all my meat is smoked with a dry rub and with oak, and all the sauces are on the side.
On the side?
Yeah, all sauces are on the side.
And you know, why don't you like the Carolina style?
Oh, I love Carolina style. I like to go, I'll smash some Carolina style. I'll go eat the shit out of it. It's so good.
Is there a barbecue you don't like?
Yeah, Oregon barbecue. Even though I'm from Oregon. Because in Oregon, you know what I hated? Is for the longest time, I thought personally that barbecue meant hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken with barbecue sauce. That's how I grew up. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's classic barbecue right there. That's 4th of July.
Right, that's classic to Oregon.
No, you're not wrong. But there's also like different types of barbecue. Like, you know, you definitely have the backyard barbecue burgers and hot dogs, but then you got tailgaters. And, you know, there's a chicken wings, and they're not grilling up tomahawk steaks at a tailgater. Well, they could, but that's not the type, you know. But there's also different types. And I agree with what you're saying. I grew up on burgers and chicken thighs and hot dogs. I mean, we didn't even have sausages. We just had...
Dude, same here. And then my eyes, and then I was shown the way.
Yeah, you open your eyes. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Dude, it shocked me. I just, honestly, I fell in love with it.
Yeah, what time do you start when you get the smokers rolling? What time is that at?
It really varies. It's anywhere from 3:30 to 5:30 in the morning.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
That's just getting them stoked and ready to go?
Yeah.
Are you throwing meat on at that time?
It takes about an hour to get the smokers ready, and then I do or 45 minutes, and then I do a cold smoke for for the briskets.
What's a cold smoke?
Say anywhere from 150 to like 190 degrees.
That sounds kind of hot. Why is it called cold smoking?
It's not hot. It's when it's not in the cooking process. So it's like smoking the meats, really laying on that smoke flavor in the first like hour and a half to 2 hours. And I like roll a lot of smoke like on the meats in that first hour to 2 hours before I kick up the heat and start like, I feel like at that point you're cooking the meats in the smoker, you know what I mean? And not like, you are smoking them, but it's more of a clean smoke at that point, which it's still laying on flavor, but it's not laying as much smoke on as that first hour to 2 hour mark.
And that's like, I've seen people will do cheeses that way, correct?
Yeah, they probably do it way colder than that though. They're probably in like the 80 degree or something. Because
I've had some like smoked cheese before. It's pretty good stuff right there. That won't hurt you. What are some of the challenges you still have to this day?
Weather.
The weather?
Yeah, weather in Oregon, totally, man. It makes me want to close with those few months every year, but I don't do it.
Is it possible not to put something over the top? Like,
oh yeah, but
is it just the cold air that causes the meat? It struggles with the
and when it rains and that freaking wind blows that rain into you. Oh man!
But people still want their barbecue during the winter.
They still want it. You know what they want? They want that brisket.
They want the brisket.
That damn brisket. Today I was slicing it for a customer, and every day I slice it, every fucking day I slice it, I'm like, this is so good. This is so juicy and delicious and amazing. Dude, I keep, literally, like I said, I keep expecting to get tired of it. I'm like salivating. It's so good.
And you have a trade secret that you don't want to tell us what makes your brisket stand out so much more.
Oh man, no way.
Is it the flavor?
I'll tell you, it's the rest time.
The rest time?
Yep. So I was reading all these books and I was like, there's no way that these people smoke all these briskets and they're on the smoker for like 18 to 22 hours. I was like, maybe there are, but I'm gonna find a way around it because I don't want to be on the smoker for that long. I want the same flavor, but I want to spend time with my kids. So how can I give people the same flavor, an amazing smoked, perfect brisket, right? Juicy, everything, but also be at home with my kids. And I figured out that I can smoke it for a certain amount of time, get a great bark, amazing flavor on the brisket.
What is bark? What's that mean?
Bark is when that brisket crusts up. Like after like 5 hours, it starts to like, you start to get a bark on your brisket and it starts to get black and everything starts, all those, like that Maillard reaction when the sugars start to caramelize, it just starts to build up on the exterior of that brisket, man.
Okay.
Or meat.
So essentially it's almost like a caramelization of the fat.
Yeah, like when you sear a piece of meat.
Okay.
That's an immediate Maillard reaction.
So you're making in-house sausages as well from the scraps.
Mm-hmm. Yep, nothing goes to waste, nothing. And then all the beef fat that I trim off, I grind it and render that down for beef tallow. And then my wife makes our soap at home, so we never buy bar soap. She just makes it.
I'm sure your kids are now accustomed to that smell, right?
Oh yeah.
Barbecue will always forever remind them of dad.
Yep, I love that. I've thought about it a lot.
That's a pretty cool little segment that you've created unintentionally. Your kids are gonna be like, dad.
Yeah, like when I'm gone, when they smell it, I've thought about it. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't have anything because my dad left when I was like 5 or 6, but like these kids are like forever will smell smoke or barbecue or go anywhere with barbecue and sit down and it will remind them of their dad. Dude, that's so deep, you know? It's good. It just goes so much. Food goes so much further.
Food in general is the one thing we as humans use all the time for everything. When we're happy, we eat. When we're sad, we eat. When we're celebrating, we eat. And guess what we like to eat? The quality foods. Barbecue is a quality food because it brings joy to people. Not everyone, because there are the pescatarians, vegetarians, all that stuff.
Smoke some fish for
you know, when you go to a nice restaurant, you're gonna find a piece of beef on the menu that's pretty pricey, you know? And that's a huge thing for society is food. And what you're doing is you're making people happy.
Just love it.
And when they're sad, they're eating because they want to be happy. So you're able to almost cure a little bit of a depression.
Dude,
or
totally.
You're celebrating like, oh, you know what? I just got a promotion at work. I'm gonna go get some brisket.
I had this guy eat like, I don't know, a year ago, and he came up to me, he's like, dude, he's like, I didn't grow up with this food at all. He's like, but your food, when I order it and I sit down and eat, it makes me feel like I'm at my mom's house again when I was a kid. He's like, but we never ate this food. It's so comforting that it makes me feel like I'm at home with my mom again. I was like, dude.
And that's exactly
Hell
what you're
yeah.
trying to achieve though.
Oh, 100%.
You know, because people are relating to your product, your food, in so many different ways.
It's
you know,
intimate, man.
There's not one person who's like, oh, I'm gonna go get barbecue today because it reminds me of hell. No,
Right.
Or bad times, you know, unless they
Hey.
some bad experiences. But I'm telling you what, if there's barbecue around, I'm gonna eat it.
Dude.
You know,
Dude, Anthony Bourdain said, barbecue is not the cure to world peace, but it's a good start.
it's true.
And I was like, ooh, respect.
I mean, you of all people know, because the day I spent in the food truck watching you work, the amount of smiles I saw from people who were ordering your food, they were excited. They're like, mouths are already watering. And they want to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna get a cornbread muffin. Oh, and put some of that pork belly on there, you know? And that's what people want. They want to be comfortable. And food brings everyone together. You know, you eat dinner together. You have holidays together, you know? I mean, and food is the center part. So it's pretty cool what you do, because you're able to impact so many lives without you even knowing it. It's just like a haircut. People come get a haircut because, yeah, their hair's long, but my biggest goal is to make sure when you leave, you feel like $1 million.
Yeah.
You feel confident to go do whatever you need to do that day. Ask for a promotion, you know, work on yourself, whatever it is. That's my goal, is to make you feel so confident you can take the world on. And with you and your food, that's what it does to people as well. After eating your food, I'm going to bed because it's filling.
Yeah.
I'm tired. You know, there's some good stuff in that food. But that's the cool impact that you create with people. Probably another thing that sets you apart from others is the moment I met you, I was like, this guy's passionate. I got to try his food. I have to try his food. And sure as shit, I go try your food and I can taste the love and the energy you put into it. And that was huge. And then watching you actually do it and get so excited, putting the rubs on, and you're like, watch this, dude, this is gonna be sick. You're just throwing it on the smoker. But you know, that's when I realized, I was like, oh, this food's made with love. Every single thing you do.
Every single thing. I
And
was
you
like,
make
it's
it
the
from
best I
scratch.
do.
That's the impressive part. You know, most places, they're ordering food from whatever wholesaler they can get their hands on. They're not making their sauces in store. They're not cooking fresh meats either. Now, where do you get your meat from?
I get my meat, local distributor, Childers Meat Company. Now, my brisket does come out of Idaho, but I have tried every local piece of meat. I have tried every single thing that I can get my hands on, and then tested those briskets, like thousands of pounds of each different brisket from that farm, from this farm, from this farm. And then I go back to it and try it again, like another 1,000 pounds. And I have relentlessly landed on the same brisket. I've came back to it and tested the one that I've been using, and it's the best. I mean, I can honestly say that the brisket that I get, I even got a Flannery brisket out of California, which is like a USDA prime dry aged piece of meat that they were doing. And I was like, this is like $2.20 more a pound than what I get. I'm like, and I had to special order it 2 weeks out. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna blow my socks off. I just got it like a month ago or so. And I cooked it, and I was like, the one that I get is better. The one that I get, maybe I know the one that I have. I just know that brisket so well, but it's so silky.
Now, why is brisket such a fan favorite? Like, what makes it so special?
I feel like it's because it's hard to freaking make.
It's just hard to make.
It's hard to perfect. It's hard to get the right bark, to render the fat down, to render the collagen perfectly, to get it the point as moist as the flat. It's hard. When you slice it, the bark stays on, but you can pick it up. But you can also eat it with a spoon. Like that perfect in between is hard to do.
And it's just because of the cooking process and the meat itself, because it takes a while to break down everything.
Yeah, it's just time and temperature. And then I finally figured out the time and temperature for it, because I wasn't taught by anybody. If I was taught by someone, I would have probably gotten a leg up. But I just took all my culinary background and was like, I'm just gonna apply. I was like, it's just braising a piece of meat in a smoker with dry heat. You know, I just gotta mess with the numbers. But it took me thousands of pounds to figure it out with a fucking pad and paper and labels on everything as I was cooking the briskets.
That's so amazing that you're self-taught and then you put all the time and energy because you were passionate enough to be like, I need to perfect this.
Period.
And it's just driving me nuts. And that's awesome. That's awesome to hear that you went above and beyond. And without any formal education, you know? Even for us barbers, like most of the time, most people, yeah, they grab a pair of clippers and, you know, they're messing around trying to learn. But for the most part, we don't really know what we're doing. We have to go to school to get a license, you know, but you don't really learn as much in school. You learn safety and sanitation and what the state is requiring of you. But to actually cut hair, the techniques, it's all trial and error.
Totally.
You're going to mess up a lot of heads just like you mess up thousands of pounds of meat.
Dude, and before that, I mean, like I said, working at Nike, dude, I fucked up so many times, but I worked my way all the way to the top at Nike. Whenever I meet somebody else, like, you can't mess up more than me. I don't think, good luck.
Yeah.
And then I just applied all that knowledge to the smoker. I was like, all right, and then consistency. I really, really pride myself on being very, very consistent every day.
You put the time and the energy in, and over time it compounds. And now we're here today.
Totally.
You know, talking about your passion for meat. How's that look, brother?
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Look about right?
It looks perfect. God, it's so clean every time.